I apologize, we had a technical issue, but nothing can stop us showing you these beautiful gemstones, and I would like to continue with this third one. And this time we have a pair of emeralds. As I said, all these Colombian emeralds are with minor oil content. If sometimes I forget to mention this, please keep it in mind. And they all have a Jewellery certificate. Even not everywhere we put it on the sticker, it doesn't matter. So our pair has 5.59 carats in total, and the price is $8,300 per carat. Just look at this beautiful pair. I will put it on the brick. Look at this color, look at this beautiful pair. You can see how vibrant, how shiny this pair is, and I am sure that this pair is actually from the Muso mine. It's a very famous, renowned Musa mine from Colombia, and most of the emeralds are coming from there with very nice saturated vivid color. It's very lively with bright flashes and very high brilliance. So let's look at this beautiful pair. This pair is cut in the cushion cut. This cut is quite popular. So we have 2.5 almost in each stone, and just look at this beautiful and mesmerizing glowing effect from this pair. I will put these stones on the side so we can assess the cut quality. Look at this. This pair is not very deep, so what it means they have a big face. They look even bigger, larger than 2.5 carats, and actually we understand that a stone with the bigger face, it's more preferable for us. So you're getting a stone, for example, of 5 carats, and it looks like 6 carats in total. A very nice pair of stones. I would like to compare it with another stone which has a similar color, and I would like to compare these colors, these 3 stones together. You can see they have a slightly different cut, but look at the brilliance level. This pair has a very high level of brilliance, and this one is also quite high. So when you tilt these stones from side to side, they actually they have some fire inside. Sometimes we call it like that just because when we are describing the beauty of the stone, we are trying to use as many adjectives as possible, just because we need you to feel and to get the true impression of these stones. So for me, this pair is a very nice, majestic pair, very beautiful, intense color from Muso mine, and this stone also has a very nice sparkle to it. As I said, almost 6 carats, 5.59 actually, but visually it looks at least for 6 carats in size, the pair of cushion, and it's a very good I think it's a very good choice if you would like to have earrings. It's a quite nice size for the earrings. I will put them back. As I said, this pair has a Jewellery certificate with the minor oil content to it. I will just move it on the side a little bit. Every time when we are looking for Zambian emeralds, we would like to see this color, we would like to see this clarity, this intensity, just because look at the vibrancy of this color, look at the feel it's giving to me. I'm very excited about showing you this pair. And as I said, in terms of size, color and clarity, this is a very good pair, and the price is $8,300 per carat. You can see the unique number of this stone, and if you are interested in one of these stones, please contact us by WhatsApp, and our managers will answer to all of your questions in terms of they can give you gemological advice if you have some questions about colored gemstones, particularly about emeralds, about this selection, and I will go for the next row. So in our next row we have slightly, especially these two stones, we have slightly lighter shade, but I will start with the emerald with the carat weight of 4.28 carats, and the price is $3,900 per carat. Another Colombian emerald with minor oil content, and it's cut in the pear cut. I will put it first on the brick and we will have a look at the color. Look at this stone. As I said, sometimes black dark spots are quite common in the emeralds. I can see a few dark spots, and we realize that the material is very valuable, and if they would like to get rid of them, they will have to recut this stone and to have maybe two stones, but definitely in a much smaller carat weight. Pear shape, it's a very nice cut, because all the time when you see a stone in a pear shape, it actually looks larger, it looks bigger than if you would have 4 carats in the cushion. For example, if I put them together, this squarish octagon, and we have a pear cut, almost similar, I mean slightly different in color, in the carat weight, but you can see that the pear shape looks much bigger than another one which is almost 5 carats. So this is another unique thing about pear cuts, pear shapes. And if you would like to have a ring or a pair of earrings with this pear cut, they would definitely look larger than in other cuts. Okay. In terms of clarity, I would say that this stone is slightly more included for me, just because I can see this milky effect a little bit on it. I can see some inclusions. I can see, for me, from my point of view, they look slightly whiter. It's very common for emeralds to have inclusions inside of the stone, but this stone is still lively. It has flashes, bright green flashes, which are coming out of this stone, and this is what we are looking for. In terms of color, of course, it's not that green, it's not that intense as in our first row, and straight away we can see the difference in price. So we can see that this emerald is actually much cheaper, just because of the color and the amount of inclusions in it. So brighter stone, more clear stone would command a higher price, and slightly more included stone and slightly lighter color would be presented on the market with the lower price. We can see this is a good example. I will put this stone on my hand and you can see how it will look on my hand as well. As I said, it's a very nice size for the ring. It wouldn't be small, it will look larger, as I said, more than 5 carats, but actually this is only 4 carats in size. And if you're looking for something of this type of stones, please contact us. As I said, this is not a very deep stone. I could see it because the face is quite large. I could make an assumption straight away, but I wanted you to show that this stone has no deep pavilion. The pavilion is quite shallow. That's why all the carat weight, all the weight is actually concentrating in the face of the stone. As I said, $3,900 per carat, 4.28 carats in size. So other two emeralds we have in slightly lighter tone. Actually, for me, especially our 7.44 carats, I would call it a mint tourmaline, just because of the color intensity. It's not that intense, but it's still a very beautiful, very vibrant color. And our next stone is 6.60 carats, and the price is $6,000 $1,700 per carat with minor oil. The emerald is from Colombia. I will put the stone in the brick and we can have a look at this stone as well. You can see that this stone has minor inclusions, but in terms of clarity, it's a very clean stone. I mean, of course, you might see some inclusions as I see them as well, but for the emeralds, for this type of material, we understand this is a quite clean stone. There are inclusions, they are visible, but most of them, they are not the inside of the stone, they are not reaching the surface. As I said, we do not work with the emeralds which have surface reaching inclusions. We avoid working with this type of stones. It's a very nice light stone. If you are not looking for something more saturated and deep, if I will put these stones together, you can see the intensity of the color. This is much lighter, this is more intense, more green, and this is light green. I would call it even mint. And also these type of stones, they are coming on the market with lower price compared to more saturated and more deeper colored stones. But anyway, they also have their clients. Some people, they don't want to have or they don't want to pay for some reasons for a very expensive stone, more saturated. They are actually looking for mint emeralds as well. So this is, if I assess, actually you can see inclusions if I put this stone on this side more, just because they are concentrated in different parts of the stones. So as I said, it's a quite clean stone, and in terms of consistency and how many inclusions are there. As I said, all emeralds are coming with inclusions. Clean emeralds are not coming to the market in the big quantities, and they command high prices. So if you're looking for slightly cheaper stone in emeralds, please have a look and have a look at the mint emeralds. So our next stone is 7, has a weight of 7.44 carats, and the price is similar, $3,700 per carat. They actually have a similar shade, and it's also a mint tourmaline, but this one actually has more light, more internal light, and more flashes coming out of the stone. And the color, I really like this stone just because it's lighter, it's more minty for me. There are more flashes there. It's also quite clean stone. You can see I'm holding this stone because it has a quite deep pavilion. If I put it on the side, you will see that the cut actually is not symmetrical. It's a little bit shifted on my right. And we know the material is valuable and nobody will go for the perfect cut. It's acceptable on the market, and we don't really mind that if it's reflecting in the price. We know that the more symmetrical stones would actually command higher prices. This could actually cause some color bending in the stone, but actually all the facets are cut quite nicely, so we don't really, I see with my bare eyes that the quality of the stone, the color is slightly shifted, but it's still a beautiful stone. We see all the pros and cons in stones, and that's why we are trying to discuss them with you, so you will know in which aspects to look for when you're looking for the emerald for yourself. As I said, it's a quite interesting stone in mint color. If you want something lighter, not that intense, not that saturated, then please look for the mint Colombian emerald. So our next stone is another Colombian emerald with minor oil, and the price and the carat weight is 15.45 carats, and the price is $2,500 per carat. You can see that the stone is quite big, so it's exceeding 10 carats. It's more than 15 carats in size. And let's have a look at this stone in more details. So you can see that this stone is not very transparent. It's green. It has actually slightly deeper tone than the previous one, but actually it's slightly more included. That's why you can see this milky effect in this stone. And we see this type of material on the market a lot, and we sometimes we get orders when people don't want to pay for the more saturated and vivid color, and they might go for this color and this stone. Is everything okay? Okay, we're just checking everything, don't worry. It will take a few seconds, I guess, and we will get back to you shortly. So look at this stone. It's milky, it's included. If I put it on the side, you can see that the pavilion is quite deep, because the stone is quite large, more than 15 carats, as I said, $2,500 per carat. Included stone, as I said, with not very transparent, and that's why the price is lower. So our another stone, it has actually 14.25 carats in size, and the price is $15,000 per carat. You can see also miner oil. All of these emeralds have miner oil content, and I would like to put them together so you can see the difference in color, in clarity. Actually, our next stone is also quite deep. I can even straight away put it on this side. You can see that it's not very symmetrical. Again, it's slightly shifted. The top part, it's shifted on the right. We've seen this with another 7.44 carats emerald, and this stone is more included. It has so more concentration of inclusions are giving this not very transparent look. So this stone looks quite milky, included for us, and that's why it straight away reflects on price. So only $1,500 per carat of this emerald from Colombia. So you can see the range of prices depending on the color, size, clarity, amount of inclusions, and also their location in the stone, how they locate in the stone. As I said, it's a quite big stone. If I put these stones together on my hand, you will see that they actually look quite similar in terms of size, but they have slightly different shade. This is more greenish, more intense green, but both of them are quite included, and they give this milky effect to my eye. So 15 carats 45 is priced at $2,500 per carat, and 14.25 is priced at $1,500 per carat. Okay, and our last stone in this selection, we have another Colombian emerald with miner oil content, and the price is 16.58 carats, and the weight is 16.58 carats, and the price is $5,100 per carat. We see the difference in terms of color. This is actually the largest stone in this selection, and you can see the size. You can see that this is quite a flat stone. If I put it on the side, if I put it on the brick, you will see it more closely. It has a very nice green vibrant color, and as I said, it's a flat stone. So what it means that all the weight is actually concentrated in the face of the stone. So you have almost 17 carats in size, but actually the stone looks like 20 carats at least. If I put it on my hand, you will see It's actually almost half of my index finger. It's a quite large stone, as I said, only almost 17 carats in size, looking as almost like 20. With emeralds, be careful sometimes, as they are being transported with other stones. There might be some chips happening within the stones, and this particular one has a small chip on the periphery on the side. And you know, the reality on the market is that nobody will be repolishing this beautiful stone because of the size. Actually, this chip is located on the periphery of the stone, so it means it can be hidden during settings and nobody will see it at all. If you would like to polish a Colombian emerald, you can still do it, but please be ready to have some losses in weight. And of course, the price wouldn't change, just because when you're buying this stone, you're paying for the carat weight, and then you can repolish, you can recut, and you can do whatever you want with your stone. It's a very nice stone, slightly included. I mean, I can see inclusions, but as I said, for emeralds, I call it slightly included, even it's like inclusions are visible with my bare eyes, because I've seen more heavily included stones. And for example, if I put this stone with which is not very transparent, and you can see the color is very different from this one. Only when you put stones together you can see the difference in color. Obviously, this is more vivid, more saturated, and deeper than the previous one. I'll put it back. So here we have a very nice selection of Colombian emeralds, all up with the certificates. And I'm sorry if I forgot to mention this in advance. If you have any questions about Colombian emeralds and you would like to purchase one of these stones, please feel free to contact us via WhatsApp. All our managers are here to answer to all your questions, and please stay tuned, because another colleague will come shortly and he will have another selection of very nice and beautiful stones. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. I'm back, and we will have a break for now about an hour, and then we will get back to you. We will have more stones, more gemstones for you. We will have nice selection of Zambian emeralds. We will have nice selection of spinel, and I'm so excited to show you them for you. And right now you can have a break, and we will be back in an hour with all the gemstones we have. See you soon and have a rest.